It's funny how we met. It was about 4 years ago, right on this stage. At first I thought he was nuts. I mean, really nuts. But I knew he was different than other men I've met in my life. He was that old, classic Hollywood type. You know what I mean. He has that romantic style from that era. When he walks into a room, everyone wonders who he is. He has a powerful presence. As for me, I didn't give a damn. I had my boyfriend, and, well, that's all I needed. Also, I didn't give two shits about all that Hollywood bullshit. But I knew he was different. He had many friends and these beautiful, caring eyes that I have not seen before in any man. So, little by little, we began to become friends. He was always nervous around me. At times I thought he might be on drugs or something, but I realize now that he was nervous around me for good reason. And I also thought that he was the type of man who would only go with glamorous women. But there I was, wrong again. So I began to enjoy his company. It started one day and then 2 days, and then it went on. We spent hours on the phone. I mean, more than I did with my own boyfriend. As time went on, he began to say very, very special things to me. I began to realize that he was sweet on me. But you have to understand that this man leads a different type of life than the one I had been used to. And it was also amazing how much we had in common. I mean, here's a man I know will be with me night and day, and not just 3 times a week. I couldn't tell how much he cared about me. And at times I often felt that he would only make believe that he didn't care about me. I must admit, I was in love with the idea of being with him, caring for me. I loved when he would tell me, now, be careful, call me when you get home, and so on. It felt so good to be cared about like that, especially by such a good man. I think I was ready to play house with him. Now that was romantic to me. Well, in the middle of all this, my birthday was coming up. Some boyfriends and friends I loved forgot about me on my birthday. I had been hurt by many of them. But not this man. He wasn't even my boyfriend. But like I said, I knew he was different. First of all, he took me to this fancy restaurant for lunch and fooled me with a gag gift. And then I was surprised with this birthday cake coming out for me. He presented me with this box. It was a box like I had never seen before in my life. All gold wrapping with gold ribbons and a gold rose on it. Almost like something from a fairy tale. He seemed very nervous, but I just trusted him. All he asked is that I promised to him that this gift be between only the two of us. I gazed into those caring eyes and kept my word. Well, in my excitement, like a little girl at Christmas, I tore off the wrapping and opened the box to find what was in it. An elegant watch. God, and it was beautiful. Let me tell you, I needed this before. As I held the watch in my hands and I raised my head up to look at him, the gleaming shine from the watch was just lighting his face. It was almost like something out of a movie. I didn't know how to react to him about it. I mean, I truly did not know what I should do at that moment, and I was a bit in shock because I could tell it was very expensive, and I mean, what was I to tell my boyfriend, and what was he thinking about as I held the watch in my hands? I mean, was this the beginning of a stronger friendship, or was this something truly special between only the two of us? Those questions just flashed in my mind so fast. It's only now that I come to remember them. Well, a few minutes went by and I noticed I had to get back to work. Not realizing that it would be the last time that I would see him. He asked me if I was going to take the bag that I put the wrapping in after I had torn it off the box. I said, no, throw it out. I made a big mistake telling him that. I should have realized that there was something else that meant more to him than this stupid watch. I should have realized that it was not so much the watch he wanted me to have, but the gold rose he had specially made and placed on the top of the box for me. So let it be said that a rose given to a woman, whether it be red, yellow, pink, white, or gold, should mean more to her than any other gift a man can give her. Gold rose from a gold heart.
It takes 17 minutes to get from 66th and Broadway to Canal and Barracks on the number 1 train. It's 11 stops on the map. I know this because I make this commute every day. But this morning was a total exception to the 17-minute rule. Little did I know when I swiped my Metro card through the turnstile, it would take me a really long time to get to work. You see, I had a very important meeting scheduled this morning for 9:30 a.m. I woke up an extra 28 minutes earlier than usual so I could hurry up and get through the get up, get ready, hurry up and get out the door morning routine, be out the door by 8:50 a.m., make a quick stop at the post office, and be at work in time for the meeting. I packed up my portable office consisting of a laptop, Palm Pilot, 2 cell phones, and several power cords into my backpack and was out the door by 8:52 a.m. I zipped in and out of the post office in about 7 minutes. God, I love buying stamps from a machine. Walked the 2 blocks to the train station and walked through the turnstile just in time to see a train pulling out of the station. Damn, I thought, but I still have time. It's only 9:02 a.m. and there should be another train right behind this one. That's what they always say. So I walked down the platform to my usual spot, right under the sign that reads, "During off hours, train stops here." And I stood there. And I waited. And I waited some more. Nothing. No train. No announcement. Nothing. must be 9:08 by now. Okay, so 9:10 comes, another train pulls into the station. But it's so crowded, it looks like something out of a Japanese horror movie. I take 2 steps towards one of the doors and realize that me and my office and a backpack are not getting on this train. Okay, another train should be right behind this one. So, as I stand there, continue to wait, I see Brenda walking down the platform towards me. She's the pretty blonde who works in the marketing department in my office. Call her name, and she responds with a "Hi!" Way too cheery. As I squeak at her, "Hi, how are you?" Now I'm officially late. I usually run into Brenda around 9:15 a.m. At 9:20 a.m., a train finally pulls into the station. At this point, I'll probably be about 10 minutes late. Not good, but not bad considering all the delays. Once on the train, I try to read the newspaper over the shoulder of the man standing next to me, but all I can make out is something about liquor laws in Sweden, and drinking right about now seemed like a really good idea. Meanwhile, Brenda had managed to snag herself a seat. At 50th Street, a seat finally opens up. It is a thank you God moment as I sling my backpack off of my back, and if I close my eyes for a couple of minutes and picture myself in my happy place, I would definitely be in a good mood by the time I get to the office. So, there I am, walking through the surf with the warm tropical breeze blowing through my hair, the pinkish white sand cushioning my every step. The water is warm, clear, and energetic. Me in my favorite hot pink bikini, the one with the extra padding on top. I love it when I have cleavage. 3 stops later, things are good. Stefano has joined me in my happy place, and I'm just about to put suntan lotion on his chest when I hear the conductor, 28th Street southbound number 1 train making all local stops. Good. I don't have to open my eyes and I can get back to Stefano. Just then I hear, "This train is being momentarily held. We should be moving shortly." Crap. I open my eyes and say goodbye to Stefano. Suddenly, over the din of people, I hear, "This train is being taken out of service. Everyone, please step off the train. Another train should be right behind this one." As I get off the train, I look for Brenda and I think, sure, there's another train right behind this one, but it's probably still in the Bronx. So as we walk west, I see a cab about half a block away. I call to Brenda and she runs ahead and gets it. As I plop into the taxi, my office in a backpack seems to weigh 50 pounds. It's 9:45 now. My meeting must be half over by now, and it takes us 12 minutes to get to 75 Varick Street. As we walk through the door, I ask Brenda what time it is. See, I don't like wearing a watch. It makes me obsess too much about the time. It is now 9:58 a.m., and my meeting must be over by now. I feel drained and exhausted, a tired old gladiator walking into the lion's den. As I step off the elevator on the 9th floor, the clock is striking 10, and I see Jules, and I shout, "Is it over yet?" "No," he responds. "We haven't even started."
Hello.
Hello.
Nice day.
It's okay.
A lot nicer than yesterday. What are you doing?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I'm going to jump.
Gonna jump.
Yeah, I'm going to jump.
From here?
Yeah, from here.
Well, you can't.
Listen, don't try to talk me out of it.
I'm not trying to talk you out of it, but you can't jump from here.
Why not?
Because this is my spot.
Your spot?
Yes.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna jump from here.
You are?
Yes.
Well, I was here first.
Well, I was here yesterday.
So why didn't you jump yesterday?
You're pretty rude.
You're pretty rude trying to make me move from this spot.
You're pretty rude trying to take my spot.
That's rude.
Fine then. Go ahead.
don't want it.
Well, neither do Do you want to go get some lunch?
Okay, all right. Okay.
Same time tomorrow?
Okay, all right. Hi, I'm Eve. You know, the mother of all creation, the mother of all invention, the mother of all you sons of bitches. And I'm mad. No, I'm angry. Actually, I'm pissed. To tell you the truth, I am livid. Let me put it this way. I can be a real mother when I'm not happy. Why am I feeling like this? Here, do you mind? Hold my snake for a minute. Thank you. But don't play with it. Listen, I'll give it to you straight. Everyone blames me for everything. You know, the apple, temptation, human pain and suffering, original sin. I may have tempted him with the apple, but I didn't make him eat it. He had a choice. Listen, if nothing's original, then how can I, a poor, helpless, alluring, yet practical female, be behind this whole original sin business? It's a conspiracy theory, I tell you. I was framed. That friggin' snake is the one who's behind all of us getting kicked out of paradise, living down here among the hogs. Sorry. On a side note, I also want to clear up another misnomer about my person. See, if you're like most people, not counting a bunch of horny schoolboys, you probably think I didn't have any fashion sense. Let me put it this way. Would I be caught dead in a leaf? A fig leaf at that? I mean, come on, do you actually believe a grown woman as beautiful yet modest as myself would walk around in a palm frond? And what was supposed to hold this magic lettuce up anyway? Suction? I mean, I've seen thongs that were wider than that thing that I've been depicted as favoring on hot days in Eden. Not to mention, I'm allergic to greenery. Listen, according to that book, you know, the good one, I had the best designer in the entire universe. No offense to Versace. So, I had a little help in the fashion department. Yeah, I even helped him coin the phrase power suit. And after the first 6 or 7 days, I started sketching and sewing my own patterns. Later cave murals would illustrate my own daywear and evening gown designs. Like this stunning little number I put together for you all tonight. I was actually going to wear that leaf get-up thing for you all just to prove a point. But you know how the sight of a scantily clad woman tends to make weak men go a little batty. And speaking of damning men, I've got a bone to pick with Adam. I mean, he should have been there more often for me and the 2 kids instead of always running around naming things. Shish! I mean, when the one brat killed the other one, don't ask me for names, I really can't remember right now, but Adam was out talking to a burning bush or building an ark or some bullshit. Anyway, the bottom line is, he should have spent more time with those kids. Instead of being such a workaday father who never had time to spend with the fruit of his loins. I'm sorry. I just really needed to get a few things off my chest, you know? Enlighten my fellow females. So guys, please, please, keep your women happy, because if you don't, I'm coming to get ya. And I don't mean that in a good way. Now give me back my snake. I've got to go give Adam a piece of my mind, or a piece of something else if the old guy can still get it up.
Yes. Madame Sylvie?
Yes.
Okay, great. Are you still open?
Not really.
But your nail sign at the door says that you're open 24 hours.
Did I leave that on again?
Yes. Please, I need to consult you. It's really important.
You got cash.
Yes.
Hang on.
point, so you're going to have to cool your jets for a few minutes. I don't know, like 5? I don't care what you're about to do. You're going to have to do it in 5 minutes. I got to go talk to her. No, I will not ask her to stay. You're sick. Here, look through this Tattoo World magazine. Make me see someone you used to date. Oh, hi. Hello. Hello. Sorry for the delay. Have you been in before? You look familiar.
No.
Are you a cop?
No, of course not.
I've seen your face somewhere before. Maybe in a vision of things to come.
So you can see the future?
Yes, in all aspects, except the state lotteries. I possess a talent for vision and insight, given to me by the gypsy ancestors of my great-great-great-grandmother.
Well, how much?
$10.
Great. Well, I mean, I've seen sessions on TV before, and I've called 1,900,000 numbers, but this is my first time in person. I don't trust the phone gigs anymore after the nasty Miss Cleo lied to everybody.
Oh,
You're not like her, are you?
I am offended to be even spoken about in the same sentence with that fraud. She gives our profession a very bad name indeed. Rest assured, my readings are 100% true and guaranteed. You did say cash.
Yes.
Good, that's good.
Well, what do I do?
Just relax. Close your eyes. Think about clouds. Will you shut up in here? What are you doing? No. Don't kiss me, man. Give me a swig of that. I'll be right back. Oh. How are those clouds?
Fluffing.
Oh, good. That's a good sign because if they were stormy, that would be bad. You can open your eyes now. Let's see. Do you drink tea?
No, not often.
Good. I'm all out anyway. My crystal ball is recharging overnight, and I don't know what the hell happened to my tarot cards. Oh, give me your palm. Can you hold this for me for 1 minute? What is your malfunction back there? I'll be right back. You'll get a spanking. Oh, well, in that case, you're not going to get a spanking. Look, you just behave yourself, okay? Stay there. Stop it. Now, what worry?
You were going to read my poem, I think.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh. Ooh, goodness. This isn't good.
Well, what? My future?
No, the beer, it's gone warm. I'll be right back. Don't move your palm. Hey, what were you doing? Were you trying out my Victoria's Secrets? That's private. It's for me only, not you. So you just behave yourself and give me another beer. Thank you. Now, what was so important?
Well, I need the answer by tonight.
To what? War, hunger? Okay, all right, okay. What was your question?
Well, don't you know?
I need a little hint.
Well, this side of the door says that you're all-knowing.
Misprint.
Well, it says that you could just do all...
Just tell me the question.
Should I marry Aloysius?
Aloysius.
Yes, Aloysius.
Is that his real name?
As far as I know.
Does he have any shorter name or nickname like L or, I don't know, Wishus?
No.
I see. What's his last name?
Calamari.
Excuse me. Did you hear that? And I thought your name was ridiculous. Joe. Oh, look, don't start crying. It was only a joke. Don't stop, not all over our satin sheets. The cleaners on the nightstand. Stop crying. All right. I see a long-term marriage.
You do?
I do.
So I should have looked tonight with Aloysius just like he wants me to.
Yes.
Well, what about Russell?
Russell.
Yeah, my fiance, Russell Crowe.
Not Russell Crowe, the actor.
Yes, you are psychic.
You kidding, right?
No.
When did you meet Russell Crowe?
Well, my father directed his latest movie, Guns of Milwaukee, but it's not out yet.
No wonder you look familiar.
So you have seen me in a vision.
No, I subscribe to Inquirer. So Russell Crowe is your fiance?
That's right.
But isn't Aloysius Calamari your fiance?
You know he isn't.
Then why did you ask if you should marry him?
Because he asked me to.
He did.
Yes.
And what did you say?
That's why I'm here.
What does Aloysius do?
Well, he's the key grip guy that works at the movies. Not the regular grip, the key grip.
The key. Doesn't he know you're engaged to Russell Crowe?
Obviously not!
Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe. Did I say how much I would charge you?
Yeah, I think you said $10.
Then,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's my day rate. Nights are extra.
But how much?
85.
I don't think I have that much on me.
Do you have any Russell credit cards? Because I do accept Visa and MasterCard.
No, I'm afraid not.
How much do you have?
It's $62.50.
I take it. Payable in advance.
But we already started.
Hey, that's okay. All right, now. Okay, listen in. Now, back to your question. Should you marry Aloysius Calamari or Russell Crowe? Aloysius Calamari. Russell Crowe. Aloysius? Okay, yes. I see. Aloysius, the way to go here. Yes.
Really? Aloysius?
Yes.
Oh,
Let me help you.
thank you.
Oh, hey.
Oh, Aloysius. Oh, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, for uglier, for stupider, you make us a bride. Oh, Madonna, thanks so much for coming. And I'm really sorry you weren't the maid of honor, but you know, Donatella designed the dress. And Winona, this time you could just please leave my mother's jewelry alone. Klepto.